Many people start the new year with the resolution of getting in shape, and what better way to do so than to sew your own outfit for the gym. Last year I made this one. I've used it so much. If I'm not using it, it's because I'm washing it, but every day, every time I exercise, I have this on. It's really comfortable because I managed to do it without the front seam. The front seam, it's always uncomfortable, especially when you're doing exercise, because it's always in the way, and it's not nice either. It doesn't look nice. So I managed to place the two front panels together and take off the little the gap and redistribute the material so you wouldn't have so much fabric over there. And it turned out amazing. I've used it loads, and let's do another one this year. And not long ago I had the suggestion of making one without the side seams, which is quite scary because it will be like a whole panel of legging that is going to wrap itself by the back seam and inner seam. So it's a bit scary, but let's try it. Of course, I'll leave you the link of this video right down here and in the description box down below in case you want to have a look. It was quite interesting. And I'm still a bit afraid of sewing lycras and stretch material because I don't know why. My machine doesn't work properly, doesn't sew stretch with the stretch needle. So let's see how we do today. I'm scared of sewing it with the overlocker as well, with the serger. So let's see how I manage. And anyways, if you're still learning like me and want to have a good time and have fun for a while, consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. I upload 2 videos a week, and that way you don't miss anything, and I really appreciate your comments and having you there. With our fabric folded, we're going to center the pattern so we can cut it double. This whole piece needs to be sewn along the back seam and the inner seam so it can be hemmed and then added an elastic band. I have my patterns on the table from last year, and I'm going to mark the hip and crotch line because that is the widest part of a trouser. So what I'm going to do is that I'm overlapping them on the side seam, and that way then I will trace my pattern based on that. Even though last year I traced my pattern open and I have the whole thing, I'm going to fold it so I can trace it because it's going to be double the size and I haven't got enough, well, such big papers to trace it on. So I'm going to fold it and then I will have to stick together 2 pieces to make the leg as well. But I'm going to fold it and then with the other one next to it, trace it. And I know, I'll make a note that I'm going to turn it round to trace it again, to have the whole thing. But right now, this is the best we can do. When putting together the front and back panel by the hip line, I'm going to have a gap up here on the waistline. It's a triangle of extra material that I have to get rid of. But I'm not going to get rid of it just on one side, for example on the back, because maybe that I have to change a lot of the pattern and it will alter the shape of it. So I'm going to take it off from both sides, from the front seam, even though I don't have any, and the back as well. And I'm going to do the same with this middle bit. It's only 3 centimeters, but it will affect the shape of the pattern. So I'm going to take 1.5 centimeters on each side. The problem I can see now when laying the pattern on the fabric is that either way, it doesn't matter what I do, something is going to be cut on the bias. I guess it doesn't really matter because it's a lycra, it's something stretchy, but that won't be possible to be done with any other fabrics. So let's see how it works. Because this is a stretchy material, I didn't leave much seam allowance, so it stretches, and I'm going to try to sew it with the serger. I haven't sewn anything like this with the serger before. Let's see how that works. And that's why I didn't leave any seam allowance either, because it goes right on the edge. So this huge piece of fabric, it looks massive. I'm going to fold it and sew it on the back seam. I tried on a piece of material and it looks quite nice. I don't know why I did it wrong size together, but the seam looks lovely. Let's see how we get on today.
Because we don't really get along, the serger and I. But
and with this done, it looks quite lovely. I'm going to do the inner seam between the legs from crotch to ankle and from crotch to the other ankle, always, because that way it won't twist or you won't do anything strange. And I'm going to put a few pins in, even though I'm going to take them off right before sewing because I'm afraid to break the machine. But let's see, we're doing okay. I'm really impressed with the serger today. I'm always afraid of using it because I always have problems with the tensions and the thread breaking, but it looks amazing, and I sewed it in just 5 minutes, so it's quite good. This year all the swimming costumes are going to be with the serger. And now for the hem, for the ankle bit, I'm going to just fold it and sew it with a zigzag stitch because this doesn't fray, so you don't need to do a double hem. And for the waistband, I'm just going to sew an elastic band on top, and I'm going to secure it first, of course, to make the circle with a zigzag stitch. And after that, I'm going to sew it on the inside and then fold and sew again. This is the final result. I'm quite pleased with it. It's really comfortable, of course, because it hasn't got barely any seams. Of course, I think you can do it because it's a stretch material, but something's going to go on the bias or on the wrong side, on the grain, not on the grain, on the cross grain, because of the shape of the pattern. Is an open pattern, and if you try to put one of the legs on the grain, the other one is almost cross grain, and if you try to do this center bit on the grain, the legs are going to be on the bias. So it's quite a struggle. I don't know what you think. Let me know any tips you have. And don't forget to subscribe if you like this kind of content. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel a lot, and that way you don't miss anything, because I upload twice a week, or at least I try. And I leave you here a link of all the stretchy material projects so you can have a look. Swimming costumes, t-shirts, and even a pinafore. So I'll see you around.